Welcome back to the Asylum.
I'm Kane.
And I'm Deshaun.
And we are the Arkham inmates. Now for today's video, we are going to be doing another Diamonds in the Rough video. This is episode 2 of Diamonds in the Rough. And we will be focusing on a very, not really controversial movie. It was really like amped up, but it was a very big letdown that got a amazing reboot per se by James Gunn. We are going to be doing 2016's Suicide Squad.
I hope YouTube doesn't care about that. Just edit that out.
Let's get into the video.
We're some kind of Suicide Squad.
He said it! He said it!
Alright, now, for the first Diamond in the Rough, which will be on my side, I have my 2 picked out. Jashawn has his 2 picked out. And for the first 2, I'm going to start with the first one of the 2. I don't know why, but the whole movie itself is just, it's a shit show of a movie. Not a fan of it, but there are some characters in this that I am a fan of. One of them is Diablo.
Yep.
I love Diablo's character in this. I love the buy. I love the, him not wanting to help the whole movie, even though he is one of the most powerful. I very much enjoy that. One of the scenes that he's done, which is the speech of when he killed his wife and his kids. And it really shows of all of them, they think they're bad because they kill people, all this, and Harley Quinn's all crazy. But he's like, I don't want to be this because of how, like, horrible my powers are.
Alive, but
The makeup's good too.
Oh, yeah, the tattoos.
God was strong.
Really good.
God. So I started using it for business. You know? The more power on the street I got, the more firepower I got. Like that shit went hand in hand, you know, one was feeding the other. Ain't nobody tell me no. Said my old lady. You know, she used to pray for me. Even when I didn't want it.
¿Y esto? Otra vez con tus pendejadas.
I love that, the flame
Why didn't
too,
you do this?
of his wife dancing.
Why should he take it away?
Really good.
Hey,
See, why did they go from English, from Spanish to straight to English?
I'm taking my kids
Like,
to mom's.
that was weird.
Taking my kids nowhere.
So when I get mad, I lose control, you know,
Yeah.
I don't know what I do.
See, the
That's
tattoo
like not
looks good.
Okay, there.
That's good. That's great. I love putting the cup on. Yep. So good. I love how they're all teared up too.
See,
He killed them,
it's like these are villains. They wouldn't fucking
didn't you?
care. Harley.
That's why I like what she says
maybe.
right here.
Own that shit.
See?
Own it. What do you think was gonna happen? Huh?
Hey, Harley, come on.
Well, you would just can have a happy family and coach little leagues and make car payments?
Look at him, he's so offended.
Normal's just sitting on the dryer. People like us, we don't get normal.
Why is it always a knife fight every single time you open your mouth?
You see, Captain Boomerang would be encouraging that, like, yeah, he'd be amping that up. He wouldn't have been like, why are you saying
I wouldn't think about the kids, but I think he would be like Harley.
the
Be like, "Yeah, own that
situation I'm
shit."
talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
But like I think that speech is so good because they're all saying like my life sucks.
Because he would be
like,
looking for the fight, like Captain Boomerang
Yeah,
would
always.
be like. So
Yeah.
it's not, he wouldn't have been like, oh,
I mean, he
man.
comes out of the bag and just swings on the first dude he sees.
So-
But I think that's a great scene for a Suicide Squad movie because you're supposed to hate these characters. So it's like you understand his grief, but like really, like you let yourself get so mad that you killed your own family.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude. And that's why Harley Quinn's like, own that shit. I actually really like that. I think that's a very good scene. That's one of the diamonds of this very shit movie. This second one, this is gonna be when Enchantress, when she flips that hand over. I think it was in the trailer, but
Yeah, that was
this
pretty
is
cool scene.
this is a very good scene, and like the CGI isn't even that bad for the time, but like if they just kept up that type of vibe in the movie of like transitions and just really cool character moments, they really didn't do that in this movie, which one of the reasons why it flopped.
What if Superman had decided to fly down, rip off the roof of the White House, and grab the President of the United States right out of the Oval Office? Who would have stopped him?
No one, literally no one.
We got contingency plans for nukes in North Korea, anthrax in our mail, we got fluoride in our water. But what happens if the next Superman becomes a terrorist?
Sit down, woman. Where are you
Amanda
going?
Waller has a plan. Amanda?
I want to build a team of some very bad people who I think can do some good. Like fight the next war, defeat the next Superman.
Not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
We're putting those monsters back out on the street in our name.
Yeah.
General, we run them covertly, non-attributed, strictly need to know. And if they get caught, we throw them under the bus. The next war will be fought with these metahumans, ours or theirs. We're not the only ones kicking up rocks looking for them.
You know we can't control these.
Her Amanda Waller is also so good.
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah. There's a reason they kept her.
Jim, be strong.
Dr. Moon.
I also think the Enchantress costume is on point.
Yeah,
I
it was
really
really
like
good.
it. They got her character right so well.
Oh my God, it's Enchantress. Takes off her glasses.
The Clark Kent. Whoa! Where'd he go?
Sponsored by Dasani.
I love how she whispers it, and then the fingers.
The black table with the black hand, and
That's
cool.
That was such a clean transition. It looks like a one shot. It's just so good. Her doing the love it.
Meet the Enchantress. Everything we know about her is in your briefing packs. She's walked this earth for a very long time and will likely be here when we're long gone.
This meeting is now a magic show.
Magic or not, this girl can do some pretty incredible things. Go get it, girl.
I love that.
How about a little something from the Weapons Ministry Vault in Tehran?
That's so good, just to show her like a little bit of her power.
Yeah.
That she can just do anything she wants.
We've been chasing these plans for years.
Look who it is. I didn't even know he was in this.
Yeah, David Arbor.
Please don't touch
Yeah.
me. Please don't touch me.
Thank you, we'd like Dr. Moon back.
I didn't realize she played her either.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
That's good. I just think it's another great moment of this movie that makes you like, all right, I'm ready to watch this movie. But like, it just gets snuffed out by just so much bad writing and so much bad, just everything about this, soundtrack wise, is horrible. But like, that, just the transition with the hand is so smooth. It looks like a one shot the way they pan up to it.
When he says the soundtrack, he just means like as a whole. He doesn't mean like Purple Lamborghini. That song's great.
No,
right?
I'm saying the songs are great,
Yeah.
but the way that the movie is set up, the way that they do the soundtrack is every character gets its own song, which can get annoying if they don't pick it right. So when they go from Paint It Black to Heathens to You Don't Own Me to like
Heathens
stuff
is
like
of course.
this.
I forgot about Heathens.
No, but like they're great songs.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I'd rather have an orchestral with a song that goes throughout. Like if they just play Paint It Black throughout the whole thing instead of just switch, and then they switch to Eminem, and then they switch to this, and they switch to that. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, can we just? It just feels like, hey, you remember that song? Ooh, hey, you remember that song? Oh, this is a cool song. Oh, the kids like this song. Put that in there. That's just what this movie feels like. It's just super cringy.
I agree.
But those two scenes I really love. The Enchantress scene, it just really shows her power by not showing too much. The transition is so clean. And then the Diablo speech is just very humbling and very down. Very good dialogue. So now we are going to do Jashawn's 2 diamond picks for Suicide Squad, 2016 Suicide Squad.
My first one is the dead shot, the shooting scene, the recruitment scene.
Where he's shooting the guns. Yep. Let's start that up. That is a good scene.
Oops.
Y'all jokers must be crazy.
This is good. Yeah. This is very clean. This shows like what his character.
This was literally me Thursday. When I went shooting, I tell you they called me just Sean Wick.
Yeah.
My first time I went shooting, I did pretty good. Wasn't even wearing my glasses either.
That Wick flip too. Yeah. The sideways. Yeah. I love they did such a good job.
And then just the heat from all the bullets.
Yes, the shot too. Like.
God. It's like the song's good. Let me say why I like that scene so much. One, it's a scene you can go back and watch as many times as you want. It doesn't get old. It's a good scene. Secondly, if you're like a heavy gun person and you're like, oh no, that's not realistic, blah blah blah, like sure, then you wouldn't like that scene because I know I've talked to people like that. But if you're just like,
well, we're talking about metahumans here.
We're talking about fantasy,
with
like
the gift of, yeah, he can't miss.
So that like just recruitment of the recruitment of everybody should have been that level good.
Yeah,
like
a nice showcase of what they can do, and what they're.
And I agree with him with the soundtrack. Like if they would have just did one long soundtrack,
right,
and they would have went back to back, shortened
yes.
it back to back to back, right, and just like this is what he can do, this is what she can do, this is why that would have been way better. But this specific one was just too good not to mention. Like that whole thing as a whole is just.
See, and this is why I'll say, like, with the new Suicide Squad, the way that Gunn did it was good because he didn't need to show what the powers were. Mm-hmm. It was just Amanda Waller being like, oh, he can do this, he can do that, and do that. Then he goes to Peacemaker and does the same thing. He's like, he does the same shit I do. He's like, but better. And you start with the dialogue of the team. Like, this movie's dialogue is just horrible. And, like, Captain Boomerang, it just showed him killing somebody in a bank and then getting beat by Flash. Then it goes to Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn gets, like, 5 fucking minutes of runtime.
And then they took off
and then...
the scene where she got naked. You remember?
Yeah.
Like if this was rated R, like I don't know.
This is also not rated R.
Yeah, this needed to be rated R, and that just needed to be such a Harley Quinn.
This is why James Gunn's version, rated R rating helps so much with these types of movies. And
like the first episode of Creature Commandos. Yeah, that's what this needed to bring.
That's what this needed to be. That's what we would want to watch. For your second one, what do you got?
The Joker chase and Harley Quinn being chased by Batman.
And the Lamborghini.
Yep. Pull that up.
All right, let's pull that up.
And that was just a beginning.
Come on,
great Batmobile.
Do it!
Oh, we have got company.
Oh, my favorite Joker.
She's crazier than him.
No,
she's more fearless.
No, I hate that dialogue.
That's your ruining date night!
Love that.
Couldn't.
Only thing I don't like here is that where's Joker? Like, he's nowhere to be seen. That's the only thing.
Bro's a professional NASCAR driver, professional swimmer.
Yeah, he's Michael Phelps right now. He's swimming down the fucking canal right now in Gotham.
Yeah. And that pressure, the impact, did nothing to him.
Nothing, he's good. But she's crazier than he is.
Yeah.
And she's more fearless. Oof. How cold.
But the bat got her too. She's in the same hole as Deadshot.
The green screen's so weird.
But
why is that a diamond for you?
Because the chase scene itself, like that's such a something you'd see out of the comics, you know, like
such a Gotham thing,
or like the animated TV show. You know what I mean?
Right. The scene itself, the Batmobile's great. Affleck coming in and like jumping up out of the Batmobile, landing on the car, her shooting up, and like just the impulsiveness. And I also think that Jared Leto's Joker, that's a better scene that he's in because he's not overbearing. He's not trying to be super cringy or weird. Mm-hmm. He's just like, oh, we got company. Like it makes sense of what Joker would say. And then Joker just driving off into the canal, and then Michael Phelps, swimming out of there. But that is a really good scene. It's a highlight. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite scenes. I wouldn't pick that as a diamond, but like for the chase itself.
Yeah. I just like it was a scene that stood out to me that I liked.
It definitely stands out. It's definitely like, oh, this is fun. This is a breath of fresh air. And then it goes right back to shit, and you're like, why didn't they do this the whole fucking movie? Yeah. that was the Suicide Squad 2016. Those are our Diamonds in the Rough. That's the 4. You got Diablo giving his speech, and then you got Enchantress doing the hand flip over when she transitions. Very good. Then on Jashawn's side, you got the Harley and the Joker chase scene with the Lamborghini, and then you got the Deadshot shooting range. Personally, my favorite out of the whole movie would probably be Deadshot shooting range. I think that's really good and well done next to Diablo's speech. But overall, the movie, I would give it, I just rewatched it like 2 nights ago. I would honestly give it like probably a 5, maybe a 4.5. It just really dropped the ball on so much. And I had to really rewatch this to find anything good, like any diamonds in it. There really wasn't any diamonds in this movie.
Yeah, I would go 4.5 for the movie as a whole. And then the music, obviously, is like a 9. Just the songs?
The songs themselves are great choices, but they just didn't do it right.
Yeah.
So I would give the song choices a 9, but like I'd give it a 2 for soundtrack.
A lot of these songs were made for this movie.
Well, yes, but it's also they don't know how to.
I agree with you, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm saying the songs.
I mean, Purple Lamborghini with Skrillex for Cross is great.
And Heathens, like,
and
that's such
Heathens is so good.
You remember when that first came out?
You Don't Own Me is great. Yeah.
You don't. Holy shit! I forgot that was
That's Harley Quinn's one. You Don't Own Me,
dude.
Yeah, that one's really good. And then all of the other ones they have, it's good, but there wasn't enough score. This episode of Diamond in the Rough, thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Hit the subscribe button down below to be one of the inmates at Arkham Asylum with us, the Arkham inmates. Like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Hit the notification bell. Do it all with your fingers, Do everything you want to do. And whatever you don't want to do, don't do it. Something like that. But either way, we will see y'all in the next time